Our curiosity as humans has driven us to explore the universe, even to the depths of space. But we had no idea that the fictions could become reality. Now imagine if the Earth was struck by a huge alien rock that wiped out every living thing on it. As disturbing as these questions may be, the solutions are a lot more catastrophic. The advancement of space exploration technology is enabling us to identify potential dangers that could result in catastrophes. So stick with us as we simultaneously dive into some discoveries so grim they might spell Armageddon worldwide. James Bridenstine, the former chief of NASA, issued an extraordinary warning that a disastrous asteroid collision with Earth could occur within our lifetime, an issue disputed for years. This is the first time a senior NASA official has issued a warning of this magnitude. This statement's gravity highlights the serious threat we face and should not be overlooked. The announcement that an asteroid may collide with Earth has thrown the entire globe into pandemonium. We have all seen the aftermath that can come from such events, like the demise of dinosaurs and spores of other species. The risk is real and must not be ignored. Our failure to act now could have terrible consequences. A gigantic body transiting the solar system that meets certain requirements, typically having a diameter greater than 1 kilometer, is referred to be a killer asteroid. If its course crosses paths with Earth's orbit, it can unleash a level of havoc never seen before. As a result, asteroids of any size have the potential to seriously harm our environment, economy, and way of life. Beyond Mars and Jupiter, an asteroid belt, which is made up of millions of asteroids, lurks in the shadows. The term Near-Earth Object, or NEO, refers to any potential threat found in this area. These could be asteroids, meteoroids, or comets that are close enough to cross our planet's paths, as they revolve around the Sun. Because of their size and speed, larger NEOs are riskier, but even smaller ones can destroy things if they come too close. Composed of materials such as iron, nickel, and silicate, killer asteroids are rare, yet can wreak catastrophic global havoc. Its origin in the solar system determines the kind of material they contain. Earth is at imminent peril from killer asteroids, so researchers are working frantically to find ways to protect it. We can spot possible threats and take action to safeguard the planet by constantly monitoring the nearby objects that pass within Earth's orbit. Even though there is a little chance that an asteroid will strike us directly, staying attentive could be crucial since the consequences might be predictable. The former head of NASA's staff has raised the alarm about the potential risk posed by an asteroid slamming into Earth. Bridenstine emphasized that even while this risk is small, we still need to be prepared for it, because of the potential for such an event to have catastrophic effects, including the annihilation of humans. Thus, it seems obvious that if we want to avoid the disastrous effect of killer asteroids, preventing them should be a top priority on our agenda. The severity of the threat posed by a deadly asteroid striking Earth has been accepted by both scientists and governments. Asteroids are small, rocky objects that orbit the Sun. Despite being normally much smaller than planets and moons, they are nonetheless capable of doing a great deal of harm if they collide with the Earth. The main determinants of how much harm an asteroid might do are its size, speed, and route. Throughout the development of our solar system, asteroid strikes have taken place, and some of them have been destructive. The most well-known of these was the asteroid that is thought to have wiped off the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. Almost 2,000 square kilometers of forest were destroyed in 1908 when an asteroid explosion occurred above Siberia's Tunguska region. Most recently, in 2013, an asteroid erupted above the Russian city of Chelyabinsk, severely damaging many of the city's buildings and injuring over 1,000 people. An asteroid collision with Earth would be devastating. It would cause explosions, tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and shockwaves that could flatten cities. Everything close to the epicenter would be set ablaze by the impact, and weeks or months' worth of global cooling could result from the dust and particulates. Tornadoes and hurricanes could be produced by shockwaves and changes in the atmosphere. With billions of deaths and widespread devastation, the early effects would be catastrophic. Following instances of global cold could result in crop failures, famine, and starvation. Moreover, the debris can create dust clouds that can obscure sunlight for years, harming plants and animals and upsetting the planet's food cycle. NASA has been working on a defense strategy against any potential asteroid calamity for years. Because of this, the Planetary Defense Coordination Office, or PDCO, was established in 2016. Its purpose is to identify and assess near-Earth objects that have the potential to endanger our planet. Additionally, it monitors potential effects and creates response strategies in accordance. NASA has started several projects and initiatives to find, track, and analyze near-Earth objects. Their NEO observational program, which started in 1998, is the first. It researches NEOs using ground-based telescopes and provides information on its evaluation of potential effects on the Planetary Defense Coordination Agency. To locate small asteroids that can't be seen with ground-based telescopes, two distinctive initiatives for observing near-Earth objects have been launched by NASA. The Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer, or WISE, in 2009, and the Near-Earth Object Camera, or NEOCAM, in 2018. NEOCAM uses an infrared camera to detect and analyze them, while WISE uses infrared sensors. We can track tiny asteroids approaching our planet more precisely than ever thanks to these satellite projects. NASA has not only started surveillance programs, but has also been actively involved in projects like the Double Asteroids Redirection Test DART, which was released in 2021 to get ready for the potential threat of a killer asteroid. The mission tests whether it can deflect asteroids that might pose a peril with kinetic impactor technology. Furthermore, another response effort named Asteroid Impact and Deflection Assessment (AIDA), an alliance between NASA and European Space Agency, is designed to investigate the potency of various diversion strategies. To educate the public about potentially hazardous asteroids, NASA has developed several outreach initiatives. Asteroid Day, their first initiative, was introduced in 2017 to raise public awareness of the dangers of an asteroid crash and inspire action to prevent one. By cooperating, we can better defend our planet and ourselves from these impending dangers. The Asteroid Grand Challenge was introduced in 2013 to get people from various backgrounds involved in looking for and tracking NEOs. Also, the goal of this initiative is to develop technology that can deflect dangerous asteroids before they strike Earth. Short-term and long-term actions must be taken to lessen the potential destruction from asteroid collisions to ensure a safe future. More advanced telescopes and data systems are required to monitor asteroids that are close to the planet. To accurately monitor potentially dangerous objects, governments and commercial entities must invest in cutting-edge observational technology. With the use of these tools, we can find and monitor space debris before it causes harm, which improves our ability to predict consequences. It is crucial to develop and evaluate deflection techniques, like gravity tractors and kinetic impactors. To protect the planet from asteroid impacts, protective shields made of Kevlar or other materials must be developed and tested for strength and lightness. Procedures must be evaluated before being used in a real-world scenario. Also, we need to pinpoint and map possible impact locations and develop evacuation plans for both people and property. The evacuation should be coordinated and overseen by emergency response teams. To mitigate risk, a complete plan is requiring both public and private institutions with special strengths. With bold leadership and teamwork, we can successfully reduce threats and guarantee Earth's safety. We all understand that the universe has control over our lives, but NASA is continually developing its technologies and understanding of space. When the NASA chief issued a warning about potentially fatal asteroids, it became obvious that we needed to take action to safeguard future generations from similar threats by working together to explore potential solutions. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. Please show your support by giving us a thumbs up and hitting the subscribe button before you go.